I'm back with my second plan with me. I get a little weird about waving. I'm like, how do you wave when you're not standing in front of the camera? Whatever. I'm showing off my little Recollections pom-poms there I got at Michael's. The cover is from Hello Petite Paper, and the pom clips are from Peach Pom, all on Etsy. I'll have linked below. This is last week's spread. I will put a link to that video below and in a card as well if you'd like to check it out. And let's get started with this week's spread. So as you can see, I use the sticky notes. Those are Erin Condren sticky notes to pre-plan my week. I usually do this kind of as the week before goes along. I'm just showing you the stickers I'm going to be using this week. This is a deco kit for Thanksgiving from Glam Planner, and then I'm using the Woodland Critters kit from Paper Loving Mommy. I don't believe either are available anymore now that it's really not fall season anymore, but I'm going to flip through every page for you. Lots of deco in this kit. These stickers are matte and they are removable, much to my great delight because I'm very indecisive about sticker placement, as it turns out. Anyway, lots of pages, lots of functional stickers, and lots of deco. So as I'm putting down the washi, you can see I started speeding up the footage. I'm going to be showing the rest of this video at this pace, just so it's not so long. I plan for the next day every night, and I film that night. So I'm putting together, you know, all the days of footage cut together. So it might look like I'm doing this all at once, but I'm not. I did on this particular week plan Monday and Tuesday at the same time, actually during the day on Monday because I didn't have time to do it Sunday night. But generally I plan the night before for the next day, and then I'm cutting all that footage together for you here. So I've been doing this sort of method for the past few weeks where I put deco boxes at the top, and then with the today header, and then to-do list in the middle section, and in the bottom section I reserve for like appointments or special reminders or anything like that, and I get a little bit more decorative with that. And the top deco box with the today header I use mostly for content that I want to work on or post or whatever. So that's either video or blog post. You get the drift. You can see I was trying to play with the date covers. I don't know. I like the look of the dates as they are already in the Erin Condren planner, so I haven't quite gotten around to doing date covers yet. And I did go ahead and cut down. There wasn't a lot of like empty banners or headers, I should say, like blank headers, so I went ahead and cut down some of the ombre checklists, and you can see I cannot cut straight for my life. That's okay. And there weren't really any flags or anything. I usually put flags down there, so I used the deco instead, just to kind of cover up that little heart and add a little emphasis. So you can see I pull in some other stickers as well. Here you can see that's Tofu the Panda. Sorry, briefly forgot his name. That's from Stick With Me Shop, and then the random holidays, the wacky holidays, are from Once More With Love, as well as the little munchkin stickers. I'm about to put one down, holding a little cup of coffee because I went to Starbucks that day and I decided to treat myself and write it in my planner because I just felt like it. And then the little uploading guy at the top is also a munchkin. Those are from Once More With Love. I'm not sure if I said that. And then this week I took your guys' feedback and I'm trying to zoom in a bit on my edits so it's not as clear. I think the quality is a little bit diminished because generally I do film with not the best lighting, but at least you get a better sense of the stickers I'm using and kind of how I'm working them. The Halloween. What month is this? The Thanksgiving countdown is also from Once More With Love. I just like that it fit right above the dates. I really love this one I bought from my newest addiction, but I think I'm going to save that for next year because obviously Thanksgiving's over. But yes, and I did also get from your feedback last week that you guys kind of like listening to me ramble instead of just the music. So I'm going to go with that and ramble. My apologies in advance if it's really annoying. I'm pretty indecisive with stickers sometimes, especially the decorative stickers. I don't know, the decorative sticker planning is very new to me. I've been using planner stickers for over a year now, like a year and a half, but decorative planner stickering, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. It just kind of, I find that the most time consuming. I would say I spend on average like maybe 15 minutes a night on this, maybe 10 or 15. I mean, I know exactly because I import the clips so I can look at them right now. Yeah, 12 minutes. I generally spend about 12 minutes a night on this. But it's a way for me to kind of decompress at the end of the day as well, and I really do enjoy it, and I'm having so much fun with the stickers. And it's kind of forcing me to work on my writing a little bit. I don't have the neatest handwriting. I like writing in all caps for the most part. I haven't written in cursive in a long time, but I've been kind of playing around a little bit with my writing, and I'm not kidding myself and thinking I'm going to be like this awesome letterer or anything. I don't know what that is called, but I'm having fun with it, so that's what counts, right? So here you can see I actually forgot to do my sidebar. I usually do my sidebar first, and I forgot, so I kind of went back to do it. And I use my sidebar in a very functional way. I don't put a lot of decorative stickers there. I did one week just for fun, and I was like really missing having more space to write. I like to stack lists on my sidebar, mostly goals for the week, and I break them down by personal goals, things to do with content, and then anything else that I might be working on. In this particular week, I was focused on my December daily class, I think, or was I doing meal planning? I don't know, you guys. Can't remember. It's late at night. Again, I film all of this late at night. The voiceovers, the planning, it's all a little verschrumbled. I do like putting my little deco up there in the Thankful Thought box, and I will fill that in at the end of the week. I like that box. I keep it. I've been keeping up with that practice for a while, and do also have a daily gratitude journal practice. But I like having that in my planner. I don't think you can be too expressive about your gratitude. I really don't think there is a too much gratitude possibility. But anyway, I think my favorite character in this whole kit is that little squirrel. He's so cute with a little stripy shirt on. I love him. He's cute. Oh, I did a to film. That last checklist with a to film, I'm remembering now, because I used a little munchkin with the YouTube play button. So you can see I'm playing a lot with this, and to me this is part of the creative expression, and the sort of decompressing part is moving the stickers around and having fun with it, and not being too strict about it. I do follow a very similar pattern with my previous year and a half kind of method of planning, just with the addition of more stickers, and letting myself kind of, I don't know what the right word is, but just have fun with it, in a method that I'm comfortable with, but also having enough freedom to be expressive. And I'm considering trying. I don't know if this is going to actually happen because it's a little frightening for me. And I'm using the term frightening loosely here. I'm considering trying, what's it called when you do something, chronological planning, like Stick With Me Shop does on her Plan With Me videos. Jenny from Stick With Me Shop. Because I just find that so interesting, but my days aren't, they're very structured with a baby, obviously, but I don't actually, the parts that I'm planning don't have really anything to do with my daughter for the most part, except for the occasional appointment I have to go to with her or whatever, or swimming class, or, so that stuff I just kind of squeeze in where I can find moments during the day, and I don't always have a sense of when that will fall during the day. So I'm not sure if the chronological planning is really going to work for me now. Maybe in a few years, when she's in school and there's a bit more of a structure to my days in that way, but yeah. So you can see, again, playing with lettering a little bit, playing with, I'm definitely not an artist, but playing with some kind of doodling around lettering and stuff. So oh, and I really wanted to use this little wacky holiday. It was Espresso Day. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of far away, but it was, I put a little, I cut down a little page flag there, and I wrote down every day next to it, because it's Espresso Day every day at our house, except I like decaf espresso. But yeah. So this particular week, and this happens sometimes, especially during holidays, I didn't plan Wednesday through Saturday. I didn't have time. We had family in town. I wasn't really doing a lot of work or anything. We just had a lot of plans. So I went back on Sunday and filled all this in kind of after the fact. And when I do this sort of post-planning, I never really fill in planning things like to-do lists or things like that. Not really, unless it's something I want to remember. I mainly go back and do more memory-keeping planning. And that's a combination for me of using photos, using my Polaroid Zip printer, which you saw, just a moment ago, printing out pictures, and decorative stickers. So this to me is more memory keeping than planning, but it's something I've been doing for the past year or so, ever since I got the Polaroid Zip actually last fall. I have been doing this sort of thing, like when we're on vacations or whatever. This is the only time I really go back and fill in planning. If during a regular week I miss some days for planning, I usually don't go fill them back in. I just don't. I mean, the days are gone. Like, let's move on. I think it's okay if you do. I just don't. I think you either do or you don't. But this sort of back planning, I guess, this sort of memory keeping back planning, I like doing this a lot. I experimented with using my X-Acto knife for the first time to cut things down, and again, cannot cut straight with or without scissors or a knife or whatever, but it worked for the most part. I was a little afraid I was going to like rip through the page, and not rip, but cut through the page. So I ended up using the scissors more. But I've seen other people in their plan with me to do that. I'm always like, how do they do that without cutting through the page? You can see like, not straight there, not straight. Nope, not straight at all. That's okay. So anyway, I use my Polaroid Zip. They have updated the app a little bit to be a little bit less annoying, I think, with the editing of the photos. I don't know. The last update of that app was just terrible. But now it's a little bit easier to make collages kind of how you want. And I use different collage settings in that app to make those different size pictures. But generally, my go-to to get a full box picture is to print a 2-in-1 collage and then cut it down the middle. And it's basically the size of the Erin Condren box. It's just a little bit taller, but it basically fits. If I could cut straight, it would fit really well. But like I said, I can't. So as you can see, we had family in town and friends too. We spent Thanksgiving at my mother-in-law's. She was so sweet to host for us. We were so bummed not to be able to host this year. We had totally planned to, but when Don's back kind of pooped out on us this summer while we were in Utah, and then he had to have surgery. Actually had surgery last week. He's doing really well. Thank you also for all of your well wishes for him, you guys. He's doing really, really well. We just knew we couldn't host. I couldn't do it without him. There's a lot I can do on my own, but that party is too much for me to do on my own, because he cooks half the food, I cook the other half, and he helps me with the setup, with like moving the furniture and stuff. I can't do that all on my own, especially with babies now too. So it was really sweet of her to host, and then we had sort of our makeup Thanksgiving dinner, because we didn't really do a whole turkey and stuff on Thursday. We did turkey chili, and I think we had a turducken actually, so that kind of counts. But on Saturday, my mom threw Thanksgiving for my side of the family. My brother and his family were in town, and it was just a really good time. We had the family over on Friday for sushi night, so we spent a lot of time together. Charlotte got to spend 4 nights and 4 days with her cousins, with my family, and there was lots of babies, and it was just fun. And then Sunday we had a really chill day, just the 3 of us at home, and I worked a lot more on our Christmas decor, putting up, so things are getting done there, and I kind of wrote little bullet points about the decorations and stuff I was getting done. But I really like this kind of back planning for me, this sort of memory keeping back planning using the camera. And the great thing about the Polaroid Zip is that they're adhesive backed papers that come out of the printer. So you just print them out and peel them off and stick them in, or cut them down, or whatever you need to do. Here I'm using some deco that came on that countdown sheet from Once More with Love, and you can see on this decorative side of the week I did use a bunch of the deco stickers from that Glam Planner Thanksgiving kit, and I'm still working out how to cut down page flags. Like, it's not in my wheelhouse, but I'm working on it, because I wanted to cover up the little page flags on the side, because I didn't think the blue quite went. But there you have it. I'm just filling in some more of the deco here to kind of finish up the look, and then that's gonna be about it. I really wanted to put that pumpkin pie slice in, but I couldn't find a way for it to not look bulky in there, so there you have it. Here I am filling in my thankful thought for the week. This is Sunday night that I was filming this, and that's it. I'm showing you what stickers I have left. That was that Thanksgiving countdown. Here's the Glam Planner deco sheet. You can see I didn't use quite a lot of those, but I can use the deco definitely again. And here's the Paper Loving Mommy Kit. I used a lot of the full boxes and checklists, but not a lot of the deco or functional icons. But yeah, I'm going to give you a nice overview, a close-up look, and that was my plant with me for last week. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks so much for all your lovely comments and support in my last video, and stay tuned for a Planmas announcement coming at the end of this week. Happy planning, you guys!